So then W. Bush comes in. W. Bush starts bringing more countries into NATO. And in fact, Putin calls Bush on September 11th. He's the first president to call Bush. And he says, I'm totally at your service. I'm your humble servant, man. You got my airspace. You want to go to Afghanistan? Fine. You want bases in Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan? As soon as I get off the phone with you, I'm going to call them and let them know that their bases are now at your service. And he had to face down politicians on his right and in the military in order to do so. He said, this is my chance to make friends with this W. Bush guy, man. And after all, it was America that was switching sides in the Afghanistan war, not Russia. So be my guest, pal. You want to go after the mooch for us? Go ahead, right? 3 months later, Bush tears up the anti-ballistic missile treaty, which is, the missile defense treaty.
Yeah.
And this is just a boondoggle. I just interviewed a nuclear weapons expert named Joe Cirincione about this a couple of weeks ago. It doesn't work, man. Shooting a bullet with a bullet in the cold of outer space where all your infrared doesn't even work anyway and all this stuff, it's a hoax. The only time they've ever succeeded in shooting a missile down with a missile was when they rigged the test and they told this missile where this one was going to be in advance down to the millisecond or whatever. The whole thing is a scam. Always was. But as Putin explained to Oliver Stone in an interview, geez, man, you bring my country with anti-missile missiles. I mean, what am I going to do, dude? And Oliver Stone says, yeah, come on, Mr. Putin. You know that that's just a boondoggle, that they're just ripping off the American taxpayer and stealing their money. They ain't shooting down a missile with a missile, all this crap. And Putin says, yeah, look, Oliver Stone, I know you're right. That's probably right. But hey, I'm in charge of security, dude. What am I supposed to do? We have mutually assured destruction. Now you're seemingly working on the capability to shoot down any retaliatory strike that I might fire off if you hit me first. So you see, I just have to make more and better missiles. I have to escalate too. What am I going to do? And then just a couple years after that, I think that was in 2016 when he talked to Stone. And then 2018, he debuted an entire new generation of nuclear weapons. A new heavy rocket that goes over the South Pole instead of the North Pole, so you don't even have any pretended defenses there, and carries enough multiple warheads that it could kill every city in Texas with just one missile. Could kill El Paso, Dallas, Fort Worth, Waco, Austin, Corpus, San Antonio, Houston, Galveston, Port Arthur, all of us dead. One missile. A new nuclear-powered torpedo, dead silent, and H-bomb, armed to take out any port city or any naval base anywhere in the world. They claim a nuclear-powered cruise missile that essentially has unlimited range, could fly around the world 10 times or whatever and hit any target from any direction and avoid defenses. And then the hypersonics that they claim go faster than Mach 5. And Putin actually says in the speech Mach 10, which I don't know about that. I suppose anything is possible, which of course reduces reaction time to 5 minutes. A missile fired from the mid-Atlantic will hit Washington, D.C. in 5 minutes. You have no time at all even to get to the bunker or to make a choice other than fire off everything, which having half an hour to decide isn't great anyway, but having 5 minutes is nothing and could lead to absolutely panicked decisions. And then Putin said in that speech, he goes, listen, I tried to tell you guys not to tear up that treaty. I begged you not to tear up the treaty. He put me in this position. You wouldn't listen and you wouldn't listen. I bet you can hear me now. Again, look, I'm just a reporter here relaying the facts to you, dude. Mm-hmm. I'm not a Russian partisan. I'm from Austin, Texas myself. This is my city here.